If there is one thing that the vampire lineages prize above all else, it is survival. Vampires have always existed in the shadows, even when they ruled through mortal kings and emperors. Secrecy and paranoia are deeply embedded into vampire tradition, and are the first tenets taught to aspiring familiars. When the lineages arrived in the island of Moonfall, shortly after the War of the Accords, they built massive underground strongholds. They did this under the supervision of the Traveller's Mandate, their much resented mortal overlords, knowing that their new homes were little more than cages where the Mandate could watch them through the bars. The Mandate, still known as the Traveller's Guild at the time, enlisted the aid of one of the Corvidae lineage's survivors, the renowned artificer and scholar, Lancer, who would be the chief architect of a vast underground manse complex. Like all of his once proud lineage, Lancer was a student of old and esoteric magics, but he was unique in his willingness to break with tradition. His genius was exceeded only by his madness. The vampire manses were built in the shallowest layer of the famous Moonfall Abyss, a place of strange biomes and even stranger creatures, carved into the world by a piece of an eldritch moon. It is said that the shifting, malleable walls of the manses tapped into the power of the abyss itself. Lancer, for his part, played the Mandate and the lineages against each other for his benefit. The Mandate wanted the ability for constant surveillance of the lineages, and they got it. The vampires wanted to know what the extent of this surveillance was, and Lancer told them. But neither got the full extent of what they desired, leading to a centuries-long balance of power between the vampires and their handlers. At the time of Vampire Syndicate, the dominant architectural style of the vampire strongholds is monolithic, or what we would call brutalist. Vampires across all lineages share an appreciation for the massive scale, permanence, and perhaps even the oppression of their underground homes. In many ways, these manses embody the current plight of the vampire race. They are timeless creatures but sterile. Predators that thrive on domination, but isolated. Beings that evoke awe, but yet have now dimmed. These vampire fortresses guard against all foes. Within the safety of their manses, the lineages are still sovereign, and can stand against even the Mandate and the Slayer Order, for a time. But their greatest danger may come from below their foundations, in the abyss. The door has been opened. The prisoner of the deep is no longer bound. The mother of abominations has called for her children to serve, and the Chthonians will answer.